everybody? I'm Grant Fluff from Flusher Sports Zone, and welcome back to another YouTube broadcast. Tonight, the Vegas Golden Knights make their yearly trip to the TD Garden as the Pacific will face the Atlantic. 16-11-0 Vegas Golden Knights visit the 14-8-2 Boston Bruins. Bruins come into this game fifth place in the division, actually fourth place, as they just passed Detroit after their most recent victory against the Flames this past Saturday. Meanwhile, the Golden Knights are also in fourth. With a win or even a point tonight, will leapfrog Edmonton for third with 33 points on the season. So both these teams fourth place in their respective divisions, which means if the playoffs end today, the Bruins will play the Panthers. If the season ended today, the Knights will play the Flames. Of course, playoff matchups, but they're currently singing the national anthem. Bruins happy to be back at the Garden. The last time they played was a couple of Saturdays ago when they lost in overtime to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They had the 3-game Canadian trip, lost to the Canucks in a shootout, beat the Oilers, beat the Flames, and now are back home to face another Western Conference team in the Vegas Golden Knights, who are still without Jack Eichel and Alec Martinez and Nolan Patrick. As for the Bruins, they are without Craig Smith and Brad Marchand. They have been placed on the COVID protocol list. Robin Leonard getting the start for the Golden Knights tonight. 21 starts, 11-9 with a .904 save percentage. And Jeremy Swayman gets the nod for the Bruins tonight. In 13 starts, he has a 7-4-2 record, 2.15 goals against average, and a .922 save percentage. Bruce Cassidy's back behind the bench for the Bruins. Again, he's been out for the past couple of weeks due to COVID protocols. So Joe Sacco back to being the assistant. Bruce Cassidy's back, but you get coach back. You no longer have Brad Marchand and Craig Smith. Bruins in their alternate, Blacks, Knights in the regular ways. We are underway from TD Garden as the Knights win the draw, but the Bruins quickly bring it into the zone. This one will be taken away immediately by Brandon McNabb. Pastrnak got tripped up near the side of the cage, but no penalty. Brandon Carlo shoots it in wide. Pastrnak with a backhander around the board. So Taylor Hall back on the first line now that Marchand's inactive again due to COVID. So I think the COVID protocol is you have to miss 10 games or 10 days or 3 games. It's something like that. As this one will be brought up ahead by Hall, backhand into the zone. It's like a Pastrnak and Bergeron, and Taylor Hall should still do a fine job on that first line. Wasn't impressive during Marchand's suspension, but we'll see how he does the second time around. Eric Howell now getting second line minutes, replacing Smith, so he's on the line with Coyle and Foligno. Here comes Pacioretty bringing it up ahead from Blake to stick it goes. We'll take a look at who Marchand, I guess, replacement would be. So we know Hall's on the first line, but let's see who gets to play tonight. Carson Kuhlman on the right wing. That replaced Colin Smith, and it looks like Anton Blythe's in the lineup. Looks like that'll replace Brad Marchand on the left wing. Well, I'm a bit disappointed the Bruins did not call up Oscar Steen tonight, but you just can't always get what you ask for. Carson Kuhlman's fine. I would rather see Steen more than Blythe, however. As this one's played around the boards, Vegas will keep it into the zone. Pass out in front, Swayman. Saw that one coming. DeBrusk lost possession. Now Thomas Nosek will bring it over to Carson Kuhlman, and here comes Kuhlman. There's a bring it through center, taken away by Ben Hutton, the former Canuck prospect. Backhand into the zone by Vegas. That is by Keegan Kolsar. Young right winger will play it around the boards. Vegas gets it back. Pass out in front to the side, and Swayman saw that one coming. Ullmark got the win against Edmonton and Calgary, so Swayman playing his first game in 6 days. Last time he played was the shootout loss to Vancouver. Here's a giveaway. Trent Frederick lost possession. And up ahead go the Golden Knights. Bruins get it back, backhander. Not the blue line. Here is Blythe, lost possession. Outplayed around by Ben Hutton. Looking for Curtis Lazar on the opposite end. Frederick delivers the body to Nicholas Haig. McAvoy with the backhand pass down low to Frederick. A low shot. That one gets blocked. Frederick gets it back at the blue line. Shot out in front. Backhander for Blythe. Taken away. Golden Knights steal. And this one will be backhanded back into the zone by McAvoy. McAvoy waits. Will go from late to stick as Matt Grzelcyk. He scored the game-winning goal against the Oilers. This one's going to be brought up ahead. Here comes the Golden Knights. 3-on-3. Pass. Shot actually landed on goal. Swayman made the save, and the rebound went wide. Now here come the Bruins. From blade to stick goes Taylor Hall. Dishes it over to Brandon Carlo. Puck goes in down low. Around the boards it goes. Riley Smith, the ex-Bruin, gave it up. And the Golden Knights will shoot it down length of the rink. Here is Swayman now, leaving it for Bruin defenseman. Right up ahead. Through center. Good pass over to the left wing. That is Brandon Carlo. Bringing it in. Leonard slows it down. Has to race back to his cage. Giveaway behind the net, but the Bruins don't get a scoring opportunity. Taken away by Boston again. Here is Halla. Pass down low. Foligno lost possession. Zach Whitecloud all over him. Here comes Chandler Stevenson now with the backhand pass up ahead by Mark Stone, the captain on this Golden Knights team. Here comes Stone. The pass looking for Stevenson in the slot. And it deflects that play. And this fast-paced game will get a whistle. Take a look again here on this replay. I mean, Vegas doing a nice job. Even the puck in the end, they got a couple of loose pucks on Swayman. Have yet to capitalize. That was the closest chance right there. The missed shot by Riley Smith. Bruins win the draw. From blade to stick goes John Moore. Puck bounces off the boards, and we get another stoppage. I think we went a whole 4 minutes without a stoppage there, but now we get 2 in a matter of about 5 seconds. Osak to take the draw and win the draw against Kostler. And now here comes Connor Clifton from behind his net. He'll pass it off the boards. Frederick tries to bounce it through center. Golden Knights will shoot it back into the Bruins' end. Swayman leaves his cage, leaves it over to the left defender, Clifton, and then tries to find Nosak. Bruins now bringing in past center ice. Here comes Carson Kuhlman with speed. Kuhlman tries to go through, but he couldn't do it. Taken away by Nosak. Nosak shot saved made by Leonard. Got the blocker on that. Nosak lost possession. Shot by Kuhlman goes high and wide, and puck will go out of play. 15:07 to go. Bruins have averaged perfect attendance heading into tonight at home, but definitely looks like that streak may be broken. It's definitely pretty heavy capacity. TD Garden allows roughly 17,000 people, and it's still about 16,500 on hand or so. But I think the sellout streak may have came to a close tonight. I mean, it's tough for these fans to drive out to Boston on a Tuesday night. Here's a pass out in front for Pastrnak. That one missed. Here's Bergeron, drives a backhand down low for Hall. Oh, and then Hall collides with McNabb, and then Bergeron almost got the puck. Hall now gets it. It's a late penalty against Vegas, so the Bruins are going on the power play unless they score here. That shot missed. Pastrnak back to the blue line. D to McAvoy. McAvoy back over. The pass to Hall. Hall shot. That one deflected out of play by Zach Whitecloud, and to the power play, the Bruins go. It looked like Bergeron got tripped to the left side of Leonard's net, and obviously Peter DeBoer not happy about that. And yeah, they're going to call Brandon Howden on the trip. Brett Howden, former Ranger and Panther, if I'm not mistaken, and definitely getting that stick underneath, or actually rather holding the stick of Patrice Bergeron. So Bruins power play 25%, 6th in the NHL. Vegas penalty kills 79%, 23rd in the league. Here's McAvoy's slap shot. That's no good. Pasternak gets it back over to McAvoy, to Hall, looking for Bergeron. The slot bounce off of his stick. Pasternak finds McAvoy. Back to Pasternak, a shot. That one goes high and wide. Hall back over to McAvoy. Slap shot, tipped on goal by Foligno, and a good save by Leonard. Will bounce off the boards. Here comes McAvoy through center with a minute 25 and counting on the power play. McAvoy dishes it over. That one bounced off the stick of Coyle, and the Bruins got to go back to retrieve it. Or actually, that was Foligno, rather. Foligno out there, not Charlie Coyle. Actually, Coyle is out there. He's playing right wing to Pasternak. Pasternak's, of course, a right winger. Coyle the center. They kind of switched positions there on that on-man rush. Vegas brings into the zone. They played around the boards. Here comes Pasternak again. Pasternak, the right winger from the left wing. Backhander out in front. Saved by Leonard. Rebound. He lost sight of it for a moment. Now McNabb plays it off the boards. Well, Leonard coming way out of his crease, making a tremendous save. Puck will bounce off the boards, working around Grzelcyk. Was number 26 there for Vegas, but he lost possession. That's Paul Stastny, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it's Matisse. Yeah, Mark. Never mind. Paul Stastny's on the Jets. That was my bad. All right, here comes Coyle. Pass over to the right wing, over to Hala. Knights are going to try to kill off the final 15 seconds here, but the Bruins keep it in the zone. Pass down low. Up, Grzelcyk lost possession. Bruins got some chances on that power play, but they are not going to capitalize here. To the final 3, 2, and 1. So Vegas with a penalty kill to hopefully gain some momentum for their offensive game. The Bruins have played their best games at home, but considering they've gotten a point in each of their last, I believe, 5 road games, Bruins are looking good on the road as well. That's a glove save by Leonard. And we will head to commercial break. 12:28 to go. First period, still scoreless between the Bruins and the Knights. Let me just quickly check on that here. The Bruins, I believe, have gotten a point in the last 5 games, and they right now have at, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Bruins have gotten a point at least in the last 5 games. The last regulation loss was November 30th when they had 42 shots on goal and somehow lost to the Red Wings 2-1. I didn't commentate that game, but I did watch the entire game. Good thing I didn't commentate that one because it just would have been would have just been me getting mad the whole time. But yeah, the Bruins have a 5-game point streak with a. And then I was checking how many points they gotten on a road game. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 road game point streak and a 5-game point streak in general. But the Bruins have gotten at least 1 point in their last 7 road games. The last loss was another game I didn't commentate, but I watched, was a 5-2 loss to the Maple Leafs. When was that? November 6th. The last time the Bruins didn't get a point in a road game was well over a month ago. Now, I know the schedule has been kind of messed up for the Bruins. Like, they had the double headers on the weekends, and they didn't play the full week. Like, I know the Bruins have had probably the most messed up schedule in the NHL in the first couple of months, but considering they're pretty good, and they earned their right to be in 4th. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, the Bruins, like, what the heck? How come, they're not going to do good this year? You really got to write off the Bruins yet. I mean, could the Bruins win a cup? I mean, maybe, but they're going to need another. They're going to need a shutdown defensive core other than McAvoy and Grzelcyk to send them to the promised land. But I ain't saying cup for the Bruins, but I'm saying playoffs. Definitely second round, Eastern Conference Finals if you're lucky, Stanley Cup if you're a miracle. But the Bruins should make the playoffs this year. I mean, it looks like right now they got to focus on catching up to Florida, Toronto, and Tampa. The only team who's even near them right now is Detroit, and I think with due time, if the Bruins continue these hot streaks, they'll get far away from Detroit, and they could have like a 10-point comfort, and then just don't slack off the rest of the year, and then you can try to get third or second. I don't think they'll win the division because William Karlsson takes a shot there, saved by Swayman. Face-off be taken to his glove side. I don't think the Bruins could win the division, but I do think they can finish in the top 2 if they can manage to beat Toronto in the regular season. I guess kind of same deal with Tampa Bay. They already beat the Panthers once. The Bruins are 1-0 against Florida. 0-1 against the Lightning, and are 0-1-0 against the Maple Leafs. Yeah, Bruins will be playing more Eastern Conference teams later on in the year. Coyle to take the draw against Stevenson, and Coyle wins it. Here is McAvoy passing this one up the left wing, flipped into the zone by Haula. Leonard leaves his cage, backhander, almost stolen by Haula. Puck goes down low for Foligno. Nick Foligno can't get it. Agus will play it around the boards. Here comes Max Pacioretty. Pacioretty will bounce this one off the boards, looking for Mark Stone. Taken away by Derek Forbot. Forbot will dish it over to McAvoy. McAvoy passes that one up through center. Bounced off a Knight. Vegas will now go up the other way, 3-on-3. Pietrangelo lost possession. There's Alex Pietrangelo. Won the Stanley Cup in this very building as the captain of the St. Louis Blues back in 2019, giving myself painful memories. But Blues earned that cup. Jordan Binnington played amazing that year. Alex Pietrangelo was a great captain before joining the Knights. And, yeah. Anyway, it's going to be 3-on-3. Carson Kuhlman will bring this one through. Looking for Nosak, and he doesn't pass it to him. Bruins keep it down low. Nosak now pinned to the boards. Puck jam, and Kuhlman plays it around with force and aggressiveness. John Moore lost possession, and Nosak now tries to save the puck from leaving the zone, but not quite working in his favor. Now Kuhlman a puck jam from blade to stick it goes. Here's Nosak from blade to stick, back down low, and Kuhlman just gave that one up. Pietrangelo will dish it over, and this one will be played through center. Moore will get it back in the Bruins' end. I remember when John Moore signed with the Bruins, I was relatively impressed with this time with the Devils, but he has not been a good free agent acquisition for the Bruins. Carlson tries to find an odd man rush, and that pass is stopped by the blocker of Swayman. D to D. Here's a shot, and glove saves Swayman. Shot was taken by Jonathan Marchessault. 9:52 to go. First period, still scoreless at the Garden. All right. All right. Let's take a look at the NHL scores here. We had no games on last night. We were supposed to have a game on last night, which was Flames and Blackhawks, but Flames got a bunch of COVID cases, so that game got postponed. Tonight, I believe only one game, or two games rather, got postponed. That's right. Predators, Flames, and Hurricanes, Wild. The rest of the games are on, though. Right now, we have the Canadiens and Penguins. That game scoreless 9 minutes to go in the first. The Kings have a 1-0 lead over the Lightning. The Flyers have a 1-0 lead over the Devils. And the Senators have a 1-0 lead over the Panthers. Islanders, Red Wings starting in 5 minutes. Sabres, Jets starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Blues and Stars at 8:30. Maple Leafs, Oilers at 9. Same with Rangers and Avalanche at 10. Blue Jackets and Canucks at 10:30. Kraken, Sharks. That's how the rest of this schedule works. And tonight, Steph Curry will look to make history, become the all-time leading three-point scorer. Warriors going up against the Knicks. Raptors and Nets at 7:30 as well. Bulls and Pistons got postponed because the Bulls had a COVID outbreak of their own. And then Suns and Trailblazers, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, right after the Warriors Knicks game wraps up. And, of course, last night the Rams beat the Cardinals on Thursday Night Football. Commentated the first half of that game. And Thursday, it looks like I'll be on the call for Chiefs and Chargers. And a Saturday special. Patriots, Colts, 8:20. You're not going to miss that one. You're not going to want to miss the Thursday night broadcast either. But Patriots, Colts will be a full-length broadcast. So stay tuned for that. Back underway here at the TD Garden. Bruins won the faceoff, and they currently control the puck from their own end. Puck played in around. Laid around by Shea Theodore, former Anaheim Duck prospect, member of the WHL Seattle Thunderbirds, before getting drafted by Anaheim. I think it was in 2016 he got drafted. That wrist shot saved made by Swayman. Puck down low by Pietrangelo, and Marchessault will play it aside. Stolen by Carlo. Off the boards it goes. Bruins will bring it up 3-on-3. Here's Coyle waiting. Coyle's going to circle. He tried to find Howell out in front, but it's stolen by Pietrangelo, and he backhands it through center. Here's McAvoy now going D to D. Will bounce off the side of the boards. McNabb will play it aside. Oh, Bruins with a heavy hit. Here comes McNabb. Now to Howden. Stolen. Bellino will bring this one up ahead. Over to Hala. Pass over to the left defenseman. Puck will bounce off the boards, and now the Knights will bring it up ahead. Carrier will dish it forward. Up ahead, the backhander by Howden went wide. Swayman was ready for that one. Frederick tried to steal. Puck kept in down low. Frederick will try to bring it through center. He couldn't do it. Kept into the zone by number 22 there at Vegas. Michael Almato, center. A name I'm not too familiar with, but neither here nor there. Vegas will maintain possession. They've had the puck for the past roughly 40 seconds. The Knights have been playing better since they killed off that penalty early on. Oh, but Stevenson gets run over by Curtis Lazar. Stevenson and Nosek were kind of going at it. They were tangled up, and Curtis Lazar just lined up the hit. Let's see, Nosek. Yeah, he wasn't looking. Nosek with a huge shot to Chandler Stevenson after him and Nosek made contact. Oh, they may penalize Lazar for that. That was a bit unnecessary, but huge hit nonetheless. And no, they aren't going to call a penalty. Well, good, because I wouldn't either. I just wasn't sure if the referees were or weren't. My, Curtis Lazar laying out Chandler Stevenson there. That was what, the 22-30 mark? Roughly. Anyway. Here is Mark Stone passing it down low for Stevenson. It's nice to see Stevenson's back out there. Stevenson will dish it over to Hutton. Slap shot, and that is a goal. The goal light never went on. The referee, it was a delayed signal, but this is going to be a goal for the Golden Knights. And Swayman not happy about that one. I'm definitely curious to see the replay. Looks like they're going to give it to Shea Theodore. Let's take a look here on this replay. Good slap shot. Oh, it bounced off a forebot and over the shoulder of Swayman. There it is. Redirection at the last second. Yeah, bounced off forebot and in. Goal for Vegas. Yeah, very tough goal to tell. There was bodies out in front. Yeah, puck clearly in. Shea Theodore gets the goal, and it will be 1-0. Golden Knights. Bruins won the face-off. Let's see if they can respond again. Vegas was really picking up momentum after they killed off that penalty. Hall lost possession. Now here is Carlo, stolen by William Karlsson. Passes it up ahead to Marchessault. Marchessault steps on the brakes. Shot, saves Swayman. Oh, he couldn't cover the rebound. Puck is loose. Karlsson. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure half of TD Garden had a heart attack there. Swayman's got to cover up those rebounds. Here's Pasternak over to Hall. All to Pasternak. Yeah, that one's poked away by Marchessault. Pasternak over to Clifton. Connor Clifton's shot. Kick save by Leonard. Puck goes into the corner. Blythe lost possession. Oh, Lazar got tripped up. No call. Lazar will pass that one off the boards. Back over to Clifton at the blue line. Clifton waits. Pass down low. Wait around for Lazar. Lazar pins him to the boards. Bruins in the Knights over the past 23 seconds, but Vegas will go up 2-on-2 and then that one. Shoved into the boards. Clifton got hit hard. In front of a Bruin fan who may be 3-4 years old wearing a reverse retro Pasternak jersey. Golden Knights will shoot it back into the zone. Here is Clifton getting it back. That one's going to bounce off the stick of Frederick. Back giveaway there for the Bruins. Pietrangelo with a backhander. Oh, off a spinorama backhand shot there, but a save by Swayman. Pietrangelo gets it back, a low shot, misses glove side. Pass down low for Stevenson, pinned to the boards by John Moore. Now playing it around, number 22 there, that is Amado. Keeping possession, a turnaround shot, tipped on goal, saved by Swayman. He smothers that one. 4:57 to go. Shea Theodore's rocket from the blue line. This is the difference maker. 1-0 Golden Knights. Well, all right, 1-0 here. Vegas take the lead off the Shea Theodore goal. Penguins still have a 1-0 lead over the Canadiens. Kings still have a 1-0 lead over the Lightning. Flyers beating the Devils 1-0. And Panthers beating the Senators 1-0. Islanders and Red Wings starting a second now. Again, Boston, if they lose, Detroit wins. Detroit's back in fourth. You want to separate yourself from Detroit a little bit. At least have a 3-game lead in the standings, and then I'd say, that's at least 6 points. I think you can maybe afford to lose one. Central Connecticut State is losing to Stony Brook 50-32. We are now on the college basketball scores. 18th ranked North Carolina beating Furman 30-25. 19th ranked LSU beating Northwestern State 36-15. St. Francis beating Hartford 29-14. VMI beating Wake Forest 28-15. South Carolina beating Allen 37-15. Speaking of South Carolina, I know this is football news, but Spencer Rattler transferred to South Carolina yesterday. How do we feel about that? 18th ranked. There's that 10th ranked. I can't tell. I think it's actually 10th ranked Tennessee going up against USC. Probably is 10th ranked. Tennessee's a good basketball school, much better basketball school than football school. 34-18. Like, it's sad that the only Tennessee quarterback I can name is Peyton Manning and Joshua Dobbs. I mean, obviously Peyton Manning's the second greatest quarterback of all time, but Josh Dobbs is your most notable quarterback since Peyton Manning. Well, I don't know about your football program. I'm sorry, but your basketball program's pretty good. All right, enough Tennessee Vultures, whatever I'm going on about. Bruins and Golden Knights ready to get back underway. 1-0 got the goal by Shea Theodore a few minutes ago. Golden Knights to take the face-off with Theodore out there. Hutton. Shot. That one's blocked by Foligno. Foligno with a little spin move. Will backhand this one off the boards. Here comes Coyle. Coyle lost possession. Stevenson will pass it. And getting away is Pacioretty. And he scores 5-hole. 2-0 Golden Knights. Max Pacioretty wide open on the left wing. And the Golden Knights respond with yet another one. I mean, this is blown coverage by the Bruins. Foligno tries to backhand off the boards. Great concentration by Mark Stone, able to chip it off the board. Stevenson able to find Pacioretty all by his lonesome. Yeah, Derek Forbot's not catching up with Max Pacioretty. And a real shot, backhand, forehand, 5-hole. Golden Knights take the 2-0 lead. This one's going to get frustrating to commentate, I can already tell. Are you kidding me? No, how to spell Pacioretty? Pacioretty. Close enough. Man, 2-0 already. Bruins got to score a goal before the end of the period so I can at least have hope in this team. This is not good. Bruins better not stay 1 point ahead Detroit for long because I do think Detroit will end up passing them within the, if not tonight, definitely the next time. So obviously not in a must-win scenario or anything here for the Bruins, but you got to play a little bit better than how you're playing now. I mean, this is a tremendous pass by Stevenson. Just able to find Pacioretty. I mean, I can tell, even during Marchand's suspension, this team lost its grit without Marchand. Yeah, they played well in the Nashville game, but other than that, they weren't playing good without Marchand. And yeah, it's rearing its ugly head again tonight. Not to mention, I mean, obviously Smith being on the COVID list as well as Marchand ain't going to help matters either. Here's Pastrnak. He lost possession. Now McAvoy will pass it down low for Bergeron. Backhanded around the boards. Golden Knights will have possession still. They'll bounce it off the boards. Here is McAvoy. Pass over to Pastrnak. Looking for a haul. Taken away by Whitecloud. And Whitecloud blows the tire. Hall tries to find the centering pass, but Vegas steals. They'll bounce it down the length of the rink for an icing. Oh, we got Santa in attendance tonight. Giving Jeremy Swayman a stocking of coal after this one. He is not performing up to expectations right now. 2 goals and 8 shots. That's not good for Swayman. Swayman's been playing significantly better. Again, this is a guy who has shutout, 42 save shutout against Nashville. He's done well this year, but Swayman, I mean, 2 goals weren't really his fault. I mean, the first goal obviously was a redirection off of Forbot's back, and then the second goal was just a defensive breakdown. So nothing much Swayman could necessarily do on those 2 goals, but they got to perform a little bit better than how he's doing now. Just won't bounce off the boards. Bruins trying to bring it up ahead, and they will. Frederick, well, almost had it. Golden Knights get it back. Here's a quick pass over to the right wing. Golden Knights will flip it in. Around the boards it goes. Looking for Foligno. Lost possession, Stevenson. Lost that one to Fredericks. That was Pacioretty's 11th goal of the year. Stevenson's 19th assist and Stone's 16th assist. Bruins are just not first period team. I mean, the Bruins are the definition. They have been for the past few seasons now, but they are the definition of play garbage the first 2 periods, come back to win in the third. I mean, really, how many times have we seen this story before with the Bruins? Like, the Bruins may lose. Like, let's say, for example, Vegas goes up 3-0 early second period. The Bruins may lose, but they'll lose 3-2 in, like, a crazy game. It's like, well, where were you the first 40 minutes of the game? Not even. More like try first 50. Seems like they do this way too often for me. They try to play comeback kids, and you know, that can work against terrible teams like Buffalo or Montreal, but that's not going to work against teams like Vegas or, when you make the playoffs, you can forget about it. Want to know why they did well against Washington last year in the playoffs? Because they led the majority of that series. Why do you think they were playing so good? They were playing with grit and intensity because they wanted to protect their lead. But anyway, Vegas will bring it up ahead with 1.5 minutes to go in this period. Grzelcyk will now have it in from behind the cage. Quick pass over to Nosak. Stevenson steals. Knights go D to D the other way. McNabb tries to send this one through center. Swayman gets back into his cage. Backhander down low is taken away by Grzelcyk. Golden Knights steal. Down to the final minute of the period. There's an abysmal first period for the Bruins. Here's a low shot saved by Swayman. Bruins will try to bring it through center. Kuhlman tries to redirect it on goal, but instead it goes to the blocker side of Leonard. Puck will bounce off the boards. Hall will backhand it back into the Bruins end. Here comes McAvoy. Shot save Leonard. 30 seconds to go now in the period. Moore to Hall down low. He's got Bergeron in the slot. He'll find Bergeron, but the shot's immediately blocked by Theodore. Up ahead goes Marchessault over to Riley Smith. Almost at Carlson in the slot. That's going to be a scoring chance for the Knights. And now he has stoppage. 18.4 to go. And now we have some penalties being assessed. I wonder who they're going to call it on here. John Moore's heading in the box. And let's see as to why. Oh, that's going to be a high stick. Yep. Moore clipped the cheek of Riley Smith. So Bruins are taking themselves in a bigger hole. 18.4 to go in this first period. Fans already filing for the exits to get their popcorn, beer, probably beer. Nice power play. 28th in the league, 16% Bruins. I think we're ranked 9th in the penalty kill. Probably beer because they're not going to want to watch the rest of this one the way how this is going. Swayman missed that one wide. Smith back over to the blue line. Pass down low to Marchessault. To the final second. Marchessault tipped on goal. And it's in. Is it going to count? It doesn't look like it will. Or will it? Right now, they signal goal for William Karlsson, but will it count? Or no, Marchessault. But will it count? Will it count? Let's see. Tipped off the skate of Carlo. Oh, it's in. 0.4 seconds left in the period. Oh, my gosh. The Bruins have allowed 3 goals in 3 humiliating fashion ways. 2 tip-ins, and now, oh my God, 2 tip-ins and a breakaway. That is ridiculous. There ain't no need to review it, referees. He got it by 0.4 seconds. I picked the wrong day. The Bruins were winning when I weren't commentating them. I don't know why tonight I say, I'll go on. Curse football. We should have Tuesday night football. If so, I won't be commentating this mess. 3-0 at the end of 1. I'm going to give Marchessault the goal at the 1959 mark. Give me a break. First intermission, 3-0 Vegas. Oh, my goodness. I'm at a loss for words. Oh my, why did they allow? Why are they allowing goals with 0.4 seconds left in a period? Bruins need to fire for Cassie. Not yet. Although they were doing significantly better with Sacco, I will say. They were playing better. Oh my goodness. Well, meantime, Warriors-Knicks until Curry breaks the record, I guess. What's up, Trial Exotic? Thanks for tuning in. But I don't think the Bruins need to fire Cassidy yet. I mean, you can't fire him midway through the season. Maybe if he fails in the playoffs, we'll see. Here's Curry up the pass. Nice block by that Knicks player, though. Holy, that was a nice block. Is that Noel? Erland's Noel? That's a guy. He's playing the 76ers. There's Curry. Did he set the record? Oh, please tell me Curry didn't set the record already. No, did I actually miss it? I gotta check Twitter. Curse this flipping hockey game. Oh, he did! Oh, no! We did it 4 minutes ago. No! Are you kidding? I missed it. Thanks a lot, Bruins, allowing a goal with 0.4 seconds left. I missed NBA history now. My night couldn't get any worse. I missed Steph Curry's freaking three-pointer. Give me a break. You failed in the playoffs too much already. Can't develop young play. That's true. DeBrusque, Staninka, Oscar Steen showed promise. I don't know why they buried him in Providence for so long. I mean, they're giving Blythe a shot over Steen and Staninka. That's not good. They're giving guys like John Moore and Connor Clifton playing time instead of Jaro Vakahainen. Like, that's not promising either. I mean, line changes are not good. And I don't know. I think I'm going to give Cassidy 2 more years. I'll give him this year. And then if the Bruins fail to adapt with him next year, I would fire him after next year. My leash is running a little short on Cassidy. I wouldn't say fire him this year necessarily, but basically, he needs to make the Eastern Conference Finals or better to not be on the hot seat for next year. That's what I'm going to say. I think, and I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, 2015 was awful. Could have drafted Matthew Barzal and drafted DeBrusque, Staninka, and Carlo. Was it Carlo? I mean, Carlo's been fine. I mean, he's not Matthew Barzal good, but like Carlo's been fine. DeBrusque, not so much. Staninka's been buried in the AHL. They would rather play Connor Clifton, John Moore, and Jacob Zaboral instead of signing a quality defenseman name in free agency. I mean, really, Bruins signed Nick Foligno. I mean, what has Foligno done? They signed Taylor Hall to a 3-year deal. He's done next to nothing this year as well. It was a 3 bust. If Russ was the best, yeah. Yeah, I know they drafted Carlo in 2015, but I guess he wasn't the first round. I'm blanking on it was Staninka, DeBrusque, and I forget the other one. But yeah, see, they suck so bad. I literally forget who they are. Yeah, no, Carlo's not a bust. He earned his contract. This year, value came out. Next year's paying in the playoffs. Yeah, like I said, I think you gotta give him. If he doesn't make the Eastern Conference Finals this year, I think you gotta put him on the hot seat. Coleman or Steen? Carson, let me look this up here. It's Intermission. I can look it up. Was it Carson Kuhlman? It was Kuhlman. Who was replacing Craig Smith tonight. But if it was Kuhlman, they drafted in the first round. I mean, I don't know what you see in him. Let's see here. When was Carson Kuhlman drafted? It wasn't Steen. It definitely wasn't Steen. Coleman undrafted? It wasn't Coleman. 2015 NHL draft. Yeah, Carlo will be fine. I ain't worried about him. I'm worried about everybody else, but I ain't worried about him. Okay, here it was. It was Zaboral, DeBrusque. Okay, I think Zaboral was 2015. I thought Zaboral was like 2017. DeBrusque I knew. Oh, and Zachary Shiskinen. Yeah. This guy sucks. He's played 8 games, hasn't even registered a point. And then, looking at the 2015 draft, the Bruins drafted Zaboral, DeBrusque, and Shiskinen. Who they could have drafted instead was Barzal, Kyle Connor, Thomas Chabot, Semesnikov, Joel Eriksson, Colin White, Brock Besser, Travis Konechny, and Beauvillier. And Anthony Beauvillier, who's on the Islanders. All those guys were drafted after DeBrusque and Bust, man, himself. And obviously, Chabot is a better defenseman than Zaboral. And then the second round gets even more depressing because they got Sebastian Aho. I mean, at least they got Carlo with their second round pick. Oh, and Forsbacka Karlsson. That was the other dude. And Jeremy Lazone. My God, the Bruins blew this 2015 draft, dude. They got kind of DeBrusque and kind of Zaboral and Carlo. Oh, great. Got Forsbacka Karlsson instead of Real Pintz or Jordan Greenway. We got Jeremy Lazone instead of Vince Dunn or Jonas Siegenthaler. Goodness gracious. He's a player that's even worse than Coleman. Zaboral's main issue is he gives up the puck way too much. Way too much. That gives me nightmares. Let's see who else the Bruins whipped on here. 3rd round pick. Oh, they didn't even have one. That's probably for the better. 4th round, Jesse Gabriel. I never heard of him. Could have drafted. Really, no one special came out of that 4th round, so I guess I'm not mad about that. Oh, Connor Granlund. First pick I see out of the 5th round. They could have got him instead. Oh, Kaprizov. Oh, I didn't even know. I thought Kirill Kaprizov was like 2018 draft. Oh, nice. So Kaprizov goes to the Wild in the 5th round. So, yeah, Bruins didn't have a 5th round pick either, but they drafted Jake DeBrusque instead of him. Mm-hmm. Bruins in the 6th round. I mean, 6th and 7th round. I don't really care. Bruins got Cameron Hughes. Oh, yeah, Hughes is still kicking in Providence. Okay, I guess that was an awful pick in the 7th round. Jake Becker. 7th round pick, so whatever. I didn't know they drafted Cameron Hughes in the 6th round that year, though. But, like, Hughes has been developing for that long, like, really. Like, I know he's been good in Providence, but, like, he's seriously been developing for 6 years now. Like, that's a problem. That was a bad we lost him to Seattle. Well, yeah. I know they lost him to the Kraken, but he wasn't impressive, in my opinion. I mean, he was okay for what he was. It was basically, it was him or Zaboral. You think of a DeBrusque for Strome 1-on-1? I mean, I would take that. It's very clear that DeBrusque wants out of the Bruins, so I wouldn't mind if they got someone like Dylan Strome. Strome's probably having a better year. He can probably finish breaking. Well, 5 points. That's not great. DeBrusque has 8. I'd still do it, though, because the Bruins need center depth. Bruins are fine with wingers. They can use a little center depth, though. I mean, they have Thomas Nosek as their 4th-line center. Like, you can do a little bit better than that. You play Strome on the 3rd line, bump down Frederick as a full-time 4th liner, which is what I feel they should do. Yeah, may work out for them. We'll see. I can't believe I missed the Steph Curry 3-pointer because the Knights just had to score with 0.4 seconds left. That's ridiculous. so you can get to an elite level if you play him in the second line with Holland Smith, bump Coyle down to the third line. I mean, absolutely. You can do that as well. I mean, absolutely. At this point, if you're the Bruins and Bruce Cassidy loves to make his line changes, maybe that's one you look at. Have Strome increase his goal total while, Taylor Hall, who's a great assist maker. So is Craig Smith. Yeah, you can make Dylan Strome that goal scorer with two great assist men to his side. I mean, that could be smart. I would like that. And then, Coyle, he's used to playing on the third line when Krejci was here, so that would make sense. Yeah. Definitely some stuff I agree with. All right. Well, back in commercial break here in the intermission. Appreciate Charlie Exotic stopping by. Appreciate everyone stopping by here on YouTube. First intermission, Bruins and Golden Knights. Not a tremendous game to say the least. I was heading into this game confident. I mean, I was thinking, okay, the Bruins are on a 5-game point streak. Vegas is a good task to see if they can continue that streak. And so far they aren't, and that's not good. It's 3-0 at the end of the first period. The sad thing is, 2 of the 3 goals were so unavoidable, it's ridiculous. Like, first goal bounced off a Forbot's jersey. Like, come on, you're not going to blame Swayman on that. The breakaway, I mean, you couldn't blame Swayman, but why? It was a defensive meltdown because we have good old John Moore out there who should have been bought out years ago. That's what I've been saying on my hockey podcast. You should have bought out Moore the year after you signed him. He's been a waste. And then I go with 0.4 seconds left. Yeah, well, I was feeling confident, but of course Smith and Marchand placed on the COVID protocol list earlier this afternoon, and that just – I knew that was going to limit the goal scoring, but we'll see what happens. As much as I would like to say this game's not over and we have 2 periods to go, I mean, it technically isn't over, but my confidence in the Bruins coming back today, it ain't high in the slightest. I think I was saying before, maybe this is one of those games where the Bruins just get outplayed, but they end up losing like 4-3 or something. I mean, I guess that's what we could ask for. Like I was saying, when the game was 2-0, the Bruins love to be the comeback kids. They live and die by the third period comeback. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. The Bruins, they're notorious for coming back in the third period. So I don't know. The Bruins are such a good third period team. That's like the lone reason why I'm not giving up hope yet. Yeah, no. We haven't necessarily – the Bruins have definitely played worse games. Like that game against Toronto back in early November, that was the Bruins' worst game of the year. They also played pretty abysmal against Calgary a few Sundays ago. And their second game of the year against the Flyers. Like those were some pretty bad Bruins games. But this is far from the worst game. I think it might be the worst game they played defensively in a few weeks, but we'll see. Playing against Toronto in the playoffs was my favorite. Yeah, 2013, 2018, 2019, soon to be 2022. I don't know though. It's looking like if the Bruins Maple Leafs play in the playoffs, it's gonna be in Toronto. It looks like Toronto will get home ice advantage for once. We'll see if that makes a difference or not. I don't know. I think the Maple Leafs are forever cursed. I do not think they're making it out of the first round ever. Again. When did they make it out? And they beat Ottawa in 03, 04, somewhere around that. I was born in 04. I may be just as old as the Maple Leafs' last playoff series win. I was born in March 2004. Playoff series win against Ottawa was April 2004. So I'm literally a month older than the Maple Leafs' most recent playoff series, and I kind of hope that will not end against the Bruins. They looked out last year with the divisions not having to face us, but Montreal took them out anyway. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're forever cursed. You do not have a 3-1 lead against the garbage Canadians who made the playoffs because of Canadian divisions or because of the messed up divisions, and you lose in 7. Ridiculous. I mean, yeah, Montreal ended up making the final, but I mean, they just fired Bergevin a few weeks ago. Like, it was a fluke. Everyone knew it. Montreal are frauds and shocked absolutely no one. Called that before it happened, mostly as a joke, but then it actually happened. I think I said Montreal would win in 7 too. I don't think you're alone on that. I'm pretty sure my prediction was Montreal won in 7 too. And I wasn't saying it as a joke. I was saying it because I somehow knew Toronto would blow it. The second Montreal won Game 6, I'm like, oh, they lost. I'm like, you don't even need to play Game 7. I already know Montreal's beating Toronto. Well, second period. Will the Bruins at least score 2 goals and make me satisfied, or will they allow another 3? They'll be 6-0, and they make an incredible 7-6 shootout win. No. I had Canadians in 7 as a legit prediction, by the way. Anyway, Taylor Hall gives up the puck. So second period now is officially underway. Pastrnak will backhand this one into the zone, and oh boy, Bruin fell near the blue line. Taylor Hall will bring this one up ahead. He'll backhand this one through. So now we basically pay attention to the chat during the stoppages and stuff. So feel free, if anyone wants to comment in the chat, feel free. It's just I don't tend to it right away. Hope you understand. Here's Pastrnak. As we get down low for McAvoy. And in front for Hall. That one missed. Puck will bounce off the boards. Moore will get it back from his own end. Over to Pastrnak. Flipped in and icing as McNabb is there. Braden McNabb. Former Sabre and King. Shots on goal 10-7 in favor of Vegas. This off will be taken to, looks like the blocker side of Swayman. Draws one by the Bruins. Carlo will go over to Moore. Looking for Frederick. Hall got hit from behind. I saw the one and assumed it was Frederick, but I was way off on that one. Here is Pietrangelo. Pass this one up the left wing, taken away. Carlo now gets it back. Looking for Foligno, taken away. Knights take a shot, saved made by Swayman. I'm actually kind of surprised Swayman stayed in here. I thought they may have switched to Allmark after a below average first period by Swayman, but again, it's not really like any of the goals were his fault. So maybe give Swayman one more goal here. If it's 4-0, I do think you pull Allmark or you pull Swayman for Allmark, but we'll see what happens. Puck will bounce off the stick of Clifton. Clifton now gets it back in his own end. D-to-D pass to Derek Forbot. Forbot going on in. This one's going to be taken away by Nosak. Puck goes in down low to Kuhlman. Carson Kuhlman lost possession. And puck goes out to center. Forbot will chase after it. We'll go bounce off the boards. Here's McAvoy. McAvoy passed this one off the boards, and Pastrnak trying to break free. Couldn't do it. What a big hit at center ice. DeBrus now gets it back. Shoots it on in. Leonard will play it aside for Alec Martinez. Or Shea Theodore. Shea Theodore. Never mind. From the Bruins now. Backhander on goal by Lazar. Save made by Leonard. Blythe gets it back. Over to Moore. That shot missed completely. Well, that play has summed up the Bruins' night. Absolutely abysmal shots on goal. Here's Frederick's shot. That one whistles wide. Moore gets it back and lost possession immediately after. Lazar gets tripped up at center by Howden, but no call. Puck will go past Moore and in for an icing. Face-off retaken back, it looks like, in the Golden Knights' end. Bergeron going up against Holden for the face-off. Face-off taken to Leonard's right. Bergeron wins the draw. It's been the only consistent thing that's been going on for the Bruins this entire season is Bergeron being dominant in the face-off circle, as he is per usual. Pass up the boards. Pastrnak from Blake to stick to Taylor Hall. Pastrnak will pass it over to Bergeron. He lost possession. Now here's McAvoy. Passing it up ahead, a shot. That one went high and wide off the glove side. Pastrnak leaves it for Hall. McAvoy's shot. That one goes up and over. Now Riley Smith will bring it up ahead to Marchessault. Taken away by the Bruins. And Pastrnak will clear. Riley Smith, like I mentioned, former Bruin. Part of that Louis Eriksson trade, I'm pretty sure. Because I know he was drafted by the Stars, Riley Smith. Anyway, here is Carlo bringing it around. Lost possession. Bruins get it back. Here comes Eric Haula. Lost possession. Theodore found Pacioretty in the slot, but it bounced off his stick. Coyle shielding the puck. Gets rid of Mark Stone. Passes up ahead to Haula. His shot glove save Leonard. And that's probably the best shot of the night for the Bruins. And now Leonard getting hot. Poking and jabbing at Foligno. A shot by Pastrnak missed, and then Hall had a good rebound out in front for McAvoy. That one missed, and then the shot that happened a moment ago, Eric Haula, good slap shot. Had to shoot that a little bit higher, though, to get that over the glove of Leonard. I will say, despite the score being 3-0, if the Bruins can at least make it 3-2 by the second intermission, I do think there is a chance the Bruins could come back. And I'm trying to think. Have I commentated like a Bruin 3-goal comeback? I know I commentated a Bruins Devils game last year, but they came back from 2. But I don't think I've commentated Bruins 3-0 comeback before. Theodore lost possession down low, and here come the Bruins again with Grzelcyk. Ahead to Coyle from blade to stick. He's got Haula again, and Theodore's all over him. So not even a shot is taken. And the Golden Knights will bring it up ahead. 5 minutes through the second. Stone leaves it for Pacioretty. Quick shot sneaks through 5-hole. Is it 4-0? It is. I may want to challenge this one. It looked like there was bodies out in front, so maybe replay will show goalie interference. But if you want my personal opinion, I think you gotta put an all-mark here. Let's see. Is there goalie interference? Well, Theodore's in the crease. Let's take a look here, a more higher up angle. Pacioretty takes the shot. Theodore's there. McAvoy tries to swat out the last second. I can't really tell. Let's see. Theodore, I think he does make contact with Swayman, but I guess it's not enough to overturn it. So it's up 4-0, and I don't know why in the world Jeremy Swayman is still in this game. You're sharing this kid's confidence. I think you're putting all mark for the rest of this one. This is This is getting a little bit out of hand for the Bruins to handle right now. Pass over, a shot, and that one is out of play. And the Bruin fan gets in the first row. Well, at least he'll have a souvenir to remember from this beatdown. The Bruins are playing the Ducks January 24th. And that's the game I'm going to. I swear, if the Bruins are getting owned like they are right now when I go to that game January 24th, oh boy, I will not be a happy camper. Maybe the Bruins just got to get destroyed in front of my very eyes before I can say fire Cassidy. I don't know. But you see, this is bad coaching. Like, how do you not put an Allmark? You're losing. Your goalie's allowed 4 goals on 12 shots. How do you not put in your backup? I don't care if it's Allmark. I don't care if it's an injured Tuukka Rask. I don't care if you call up Nicholas Svedberg back from the Russian league. Remember when he was on the Bruins back in 2014? I don't care if you get Antoine Khudobin back, placed on waivers by Dallas. You bring him back to Boston for his third 10-year. I don't care. Put someone else in but Swayman right now. This is ridiculous. Gotta put Allmark in after allowing now 4 goals on 13 shots. Well, even if the Bruins score, remember I said the Bruins need to score 2 before I feel confident? Now they need 3 goals in this period for me to feel confident in a comeback, and it ain't going to happen. The Bruins are probably just going to kick the can down the road the rest of this game. Ridiculous. Huge Swayman fan, too, because he played for UMaine. Oh, I didn't even know that. That one's out in front, same mate. So Pacioretty scored his 2nd goal of the game, his 12th of the season. Stone and Stevenson get the assist. Puck go down length of the rink for the icing. That's cool. Swayman went to Maine. I like Swayman because I'm just not the biggest Tuukka Rask fan in the world, and he impressed me a lot last year. He's been impressing me this year. But not impressing me tonight, but neither is this defense. So, this is Swayman's not playing great, but defense ain't doing him any favors. And it's weird because the forward core was the one who was hit from COVID. So this is the normal Bruins defense. This is what I don't understand. I get where the offense may have a donut on the board right now without Marchand and Smith, but the defense is its normal self. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Carlson and Haula at the faceoff dot to the blocker side of Leonard, or actually the glove side of Leonard, and the Knights win the draw. Bruins keep it in. That's down low. McNabb gets pinned. Here's Haula looking for Coyle. Backhander goes through center before Grzelcyk gets it back. Here's Grzelcyk. Circle from his own end through center ice. Haula tipped on goal by Grzelcyk, saved by Leonard. Watch him in person. That's sick. He had a shutout, and since then I've been a huge fan of watching him on the Bruins because he's been drafted when you watch. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice to see players in Maine. Gets a shutout, you become a fan of him. I'm a big fan of Matt Murray because when I went to a Providence Bruins game back in 2016, he was playing with the Penguins affiliate. Was it Scratchburg? Yeah, something like that. Basically, Murray was in that game. The Providence Bruins won, but I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, I've heard of Matt Murray before. He's like one of the better goalie prospects. I'm like, I would not be surprised if the Penguins call him up and he succeeds. Basically, I was thinking of that. And he did play a pretty good game, even though Providence won that game. I remember he had 20-something saves. And I was just like, this goalie, Matt Murray, he's going to be a great goalie. And, of course, what do you know? Gets called up a month later and leads the Penguins to back-to-back Stanley Cups. And I was very upset when Matt Murray got placed on waivers a few weeks ago. I think he's back on Ottawa now, but I'm a big fan of Matt Murray. So when he was placed on waivers a few weeks ago, I was not happy about that one. Also, I used to watch Ben Bishop, Gustav Nyquist, and Jimmy Howard in UMaine. Yeah, I knew Howard went to UMaine. I didn't know Bishop and Nyquist did, though. That's awesome. Ben Bishop just retired on Saturday because he kept on undergoing knee surgery. I mean, it sucks for him. I had a Ben Bishop Lightning jersey. I was a big fan of Ben Bishop. I like Jimmy Howard as well. I knew he went to UMaine. I didn't know Gustav Nyquist went to UMaine, though. A couple of former Red Wings there, Nyquist and Howard. Take me back to the good old days of 2014 when the Bruins beat them in the first round of the playoffs. Oh, the days those were. Paul Correa also went there. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, Paul Correa was playing. I didn't know he went to UMaine either. But, yeah, Correa was playing, late 80s, early 90s. He was drafted with the Ducks when 93, 94. Yeah. Paul Correa retired the year I started watching hockey, 10-11, when he retired with the Blues. Anyway, back over to the blue line, pass down low to Stone, and now the Bruins will bring this one through center. Oh, you were there when the Bruins eliminated the Red Wings in Game 5? Yeah, I remember watching that game on the telly. Again, good times those were. They won the President's Trophy that year. They actually had a solid defense. Oh, DeBrusk can't even handle the puck. Are you kidding me? That was a near breakaway. But he couldn't handle it. Man was drafted before Matthew Barzal and Kirill Kaprizov. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, Jake DeBrusk. No wonder why we haven't traded you yet, because it would watch you. Oh, boy. Now I'm just frustrated because, like, DeBrusk had a near breakaway and he blew it. Yeah, that's awesome, though. You went to a game. I went to Bruce Cassidy's debut when the Bruins beat the Sharks in 2016. I guess that was my memorable Bruins moment. Yeah, I'm sure that game was insane. I've never been to any playoff game ever. Oh, looks like Frederick wanted to get in a fight with someone out in front. You were in the nosebleeds. The energy was insane. I'm sure it was. I was, let's see. Let's take a look at the Bruins games I went to. I went to my first ever Bruins game it was kind of a 2-for-1 special. It was Tim Thomas returned to the TD Garden when he was on the Panthers. It was his return to TD Garden, but David Krejci scored a hat trick in that game. So that was like a 2-for-1, like jaw-dropping moment. Bruins won 4-1, that one. The next game I went to was when they beat the Jets like a day or two after Thanksgiving. I think that was the 2015 season. Dougie Hamilton scored the game-winning goal in overtime. Another game I went to was when they beat the Lightning in, I think it was overtime or a shootout. I don't remember. But the Bruins beat the Lightning 3-2. I think that was 2015. I went to Milan Lucic's return to the Garden. The Kings beat the Bruins 9-2, but I sat through that one. The Kings are my favorite team of the Western Conference. So even though I was upset the Bruins lost, I was pretty happy the Kings won. So it was a win-win for me. If I go to a Bruins-Kings game, it's a win-win for me. I don't care. The Kings are my Bruins of the Western Conference, so I'm always happy when they win. And then, yeah, the last game I went to was Bruins and Sharks. That was Bruce Cassidy's debut in 2016. And I remember my parents drove through a snow blizzard to catch that game. Empty the zone by the Golden Knights. And yeah, I'm going to the Bruins Ducks game next month. And I swear to God, if they're losing 4-0 midway through the game, I'll be starting a Fire Cassidy chant. Only playoff game I've been to like 7 regular season games and they never lost when I was there. I'll start buy a ticket for like $1 and go to this game right now so they can come back. All right, no, but that's cool. The Bruins only lost once when I went to a game, and considering the Kings are my Bruins of the Western Conference, I was pretty satisfied with them losing that game. So, yeah, they basically won every game but that one, and I was happy. I remember when the Bruins played the Blues in Game 7, I was right. Oh, okay. Backhander's no good by Vegas. I remember I was looking at a ticket for a Bruins Blues Game 7. It was only like $210. It was like nosebleeds, but it was for $210. I was so close to just buying it. Just out of pure will. And I'll tell you one thing. Amen, I did not. Because spending $200 just to see the Bruins lay the biggest egg in franchise history. Now, out in front, and Coyle can't finish. What a stop by Leonard. That's the Bruins' best scoring chance of that game, and they fail to capitalize. Charlie Coyle backhand forehand. No goal, Robin Leonard playing sensational. Oh, you were there when Chara beat up Evander Kane. Yeah, and Chara's using his head as a target practice. Yeah, I know what game you're talking about. That was when Jack Edwards was making fun of Evander Kane. Oh, was a few rows ahead of you, too? Nice. Yeah, good. Evander Kane didn't get a beating enough. After all the stupid stuff he's done over the past year, Chara didn't beat up Evander Kane enough that night. Evander Kane's an idiot, dude. I mean, he was always an unlikable player dating back to his time with then Thrashers and Jets, but, I never liked Evander Kane, and then, he was on Buffalo for a little bit, very unlikable player there. Gets traded to the Sharks. It seemed like he was cleaning up his act, but, oh, my God, I think once COVID started, oh, my word, drama came out of nowhere. He's faking vaccination cards. He's now in the AHL because of his stupidity. Faced a 21-game suspension for violating some COVID rule. Threatened his ex-girlfriend. Literally brought a loaded gun to her house. I mean, I want to go on and explain how stupid Evander Kane's been over the past year, but yeah. You bring Lucic back? I mean, I would. I mean, really, you're going to have grit and tenacity anyway. Bring back Lucic. You'll throw $17 million at Foligno, but you won't bring back Lucic? Exactly. I bring back Lucic too. Why not? I would re-sign Lucic and trade Curtis Lazar for a fifth, sixth round pick. Someone would probably take it. Bruins win the draw, but don't do anything with it. If it was a closer game, I would be in the mood to do more of a play-by-play, but now I'm until the Bruins score at least 2 goals, I'm losing my interest in commentating this game. Johnny Boychuk would be an interesting one. I know, Boychuk can't play anymore because of his eye injury. And now his dead contract's on the Sabres. Yeah, Boychuk is, technically speaking, a retired defenseman on the Sabres because it's like how Brent Seabrook's on the Lightning. He's not really. They just trade the salary cap. Yeah. I don't know. I love Johnny Boychuk. I love the Johnny Rocket. I love the German Hammer, Dennis Seidenberg. Andrew Ference, man, those were the days. Those were the days back when the Bruins had capable defensemen. Loved it. Bruins used to have a legit 6 defensemen, not a McAvoy, Grizzly, Carlo, and the rest of their defensemen stink. Did they have Dennis Weidman for a little bit too? Anyway, Blythe shot, save Leonard. And puck goes out. Play, man. And Pasternak jersey makes the catch. Well, they're good Bruin defensemen where they're back in the day. I mean, obviously Chara, but Chara, Seinberg, Boychuk, Ference, Weidman. Weidman was on the cup-winning team, but they did have him beforehand. Who else did they have defensively? They had Matt Hunwick. I don't know why. I remember they had Matt Hunwick, too, for a little bit. Steven Kemper. Isn't he a dude? Man, I can list off all of the former Bruins from the 2000s and 2010s. Name me any Bruin from 2008 onward, and I could probably give you a little information about them. Yeah, getting rid of Sagan was dumb, especially for Louis Eriksson. That wasn't the way to go. I know Sagan was a weak player. He wasn't strong on the puck and he was kind of a baby off the ice. But the issue is Grizzlick shot saved by Leonard. The issue was he had talent. Sagan's still 29. Imagine Sagan right now on that line with Hall and Smith. That would be deadly. I would have never known. We traded him when he was, 24, 25? It was dumb for Louis Eriksson. I mean, Eriksson was okay with the Bruins. I mean, luckily, Eriksson, he hit his decline when he joined Vancouver. Bruins kind of dodged a bullet. He wasn't awful here, but he was far from great. Tyler Sagan level production, not even close. Yeah, he's gotten much stronger in his game now. That's what I'm saying. He was weak to them when you're young. I don't know. You drafted him in 2010. You brought him in the league in 2011. Short development period. If he's gonna be, if he's gonna struggle in puck battles and get hit easily, what do you expect? Here's a shot saved made by Leonard. At least the Bruins have been in the Knights' end for the past couple of minutes here. Not resulting in anything, though. He was only 20. No way. Was he seriously only 21? I thought he was 24. Oh, he's only 21. That was dumb. That was dumber than I originally thought it was. Offsides, yeah. I mean, the Bruins have made some moves I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have kept Rask for as long. Once 2017 passed, is probably when I would have kicked the can on Rask. I would have re-signed Marcus Johansson after the 2019 Cup run because he was a beast then. I probably would have also. I wouldn't have drafted Malcolm Subban either. That pick was bad. Malcolm Subban, your newest Buffalo Sabre. But what was the need of the Bruins to draft a goalie for? Oh, Tim Thomas was, and Tim Thomas was coming off a Conn Smythe that year. And you had Tuukka Rask. There was no point in trying to sign a goalie. The Bruins could have gotten their defenseman of the future, but instead they wasted it on a lousy goaltender. Not a fan of Malcolm Subban. Things had changed. Yeah, no, I changed everything in 2015 too besides Carlo. You're right about that one. Another icing called here. Superman was 2012 class. Yeah, that wasn't a great year. Bruins also drafted guys like Matt Frazier, Jordan Caron, who was another dude, Steven Camper, like I mentioned. They drafted a few other not good forwards. $6:14 to go. Second period, I mean, at least it's 4-0. I guess we're talking about the Bruins' sucky past is it's kind of helping them out, I guess. I don't know. They haven't allowed a goal since I've been talking about their failures. They have 6 minutes to score 2 goals. If the Bruins can at least make it 4-2, I'll at least be interested in this game again. But this is just abysmal to watch. Run up ahead, Pietrangelo couldn't get it. Derek Forbot, I would have never signed him. He was never good. I would went after, if you're going to get a veteran defenseman, go after Ryan Suter. That was an easy choice the Bruins made that they messed up. That shot on goal is denied by Leonard, and it looked like a Bruin got hit, and we got another fight here. Yeah, Curtis Lazar was the Bruin who was trying to take the shot. Now you have Frederick and Foligno trying to drop the gloves. Well, it remains 4-0 back to commercial break we go. If it's if it's 4-1, I don't see them coming back. If it's 4-2, I see them slightly coming back. If it's like 4-3, I would be impressed and I would probably expect a comeback, but I don't think they're doing it. Take a look at the other NHL scores. To be fair, it doesn't look like there's a lot of good games on right now. Penguins have a 3-1 lead over the Canadiens. Kings and Lightning tied at 2. Flyers up 3-1 over the Devils. Senators up 2-1 over the Panthers. Islanders and Red Wings still scoreless. Okay, come on, Islanders. Kind of need you to win tonight. And Sabres and Jets tied at 1. Blues will starting any second now. Oilers, Maple Leafs, and Rangers Avalanche starting in a half hour. Canucks, Blue Jackets starting in an hour and a half. Kraken, Sharks, 2 hours. Ending your NBA scores, the Knicks are up 48-47 over the Warriors at halftime, and the Nets have a 61-50 lead over the Raptors. And my phone is blowing up with Facebook notifications for whatever reason. So I've been on Facebook like 3 months ago. Why am I still getting notifications from them? Don't know, don't care. All right, Bruins win the faceoff. McAvoy slap shot missed to the glove side. Here come the Golden Knights. Look, played around. Howden. Lose possession. Here's a backhander. That's no good. Here's a pass. Turnaround shot. That one's blocked. Golden Knights will keep it in down low. Lost to Montreal on Saturday. They're very few fired Cassidy chance next home game afterwards. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I mean, after this crappy performance, I don't blame you. When this game was like 2-0, I'm like, oh, why should they fire Cassidy now? I'm like, yeah, they should. Luckily for me, I'll be commentating the Patriots Saturday, so whether the Bruins win or lose, I won't have to worry about that. We'll go full Patriots homer for one night. And then, Thursday Night Football instead of the Bruins Islanders on Thursday. I basically just commentate football over hockey because obviously season's shorter. But once football ends, it'll be pretty much hockey broadcasts every week. Basically, my plan would be to commentate every other Bruins game. So, don't worry about that. Big Sock, go ahead, coach, till you find someone else. Well, the Bruins looked impressive under Joe Sacco. I was impressed by him. I really was. Bruins shift to Cassidy coming back from the COVID list, and my gosh, he ain't doing his job right. That we can say for certain. No stoppage. If he comes in and does great, then we'll keep him. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Whether he does good or bad, there is no right or wrong. He knows the system. Think about it this way. Sacco's been the assistant coach since when? 2012, maybe? If not even earlier. He's been an assistant head coach on this team since the Julian era. That I know for sure. That one's saved by Swayman. Sure can't do worse than Cassidy right now. That's right. This game feels like it's going by quickly, but it's taking forever at the same time. It feels like it's going by quick because it is. I mean, considering we're nearing the second intermission and we're only at the hour and a half mark is pretty incredible. But again, the 4-0 score is just sucking the fun out of this one. And, even if the Bruins were winning 4-0, I'd just be more excited. But, I'd still probably be rambling on about whatever because blowouts aren't my thing. Just don't like to commentate the blowouts. I mean, obviously, I made the commitment to commentate the game. I commentate the full games. That's just the way how I roll. Even if Vegas is up 7-0 right now, I'm still going to stay on to the final horn. I'm just going to make up stuff to talk about until the game's over, basically. But I'm going to stay on because, you see, I set myself to commentate a game. I commentate the full game, whether I want to or don't. But, as an aspiring sports broadcaster, you can't just end a broadcast midway through a game. You got to go through the blowouts. So even if you got to fill up talk to kill off the dead time, go ahead and do that. Foligno will backhand on. He went offsides anyway. Speed over size, and that's fine to a certain degree. But when we get pushed around the playoffs, yeah. That's what I mean. It's who if you had to pick one Bruin player who will fight on this team, who is it? Marchand, Frederick, maybe Foligno, and maybe Grzelcyk. That's 4 out of 20. Gotta add more physicality. And then that's where you add someone like bringing Milan Lucic back and come into play. Two minutes left in the second. That one stopped by a liner. Well, 2:01, excuse me. To be correct, it is 2:01 to go in the period. You go on this period, we'll have Sacco take over the third, and that'll be the Greystone period comeback. There we go. I like that plan. Yeah. What an outstanding plan. Shots blocked. Knights will bring it up ahead. Mark Stone, backhander. That one not reach the cage. Taylor Hall will go backhand around. I mean, they got a minute 40 I thought this team was going to score 2 goals when there was 15 minutes left in the period. And now I don't even think they're scoring 1. Here's a shot by Stone. Vegas score another one, though. Don't you worry about that. No sack. Lost possession. Stevenson now has in the corner. And now it's just going to go down the length of the rink to a foul minute. Yeah, as the Flaws playing F. Sacco take over the third. It's not a bad idea, I guess. It maybe would have helped if you put in Allmark after it was 3-0, but whatever. Cassie's got to take baby steps in becoming a better head coach. And pulling your goalie when he's allowed 3 goals on 11 shots is a reason to pull him. I'm never letting go of that thing, I swear. Bruins will be losing some game in like March, and I'll still be bringing up I remember when they didn't pull freaking Zwayman when it was 3-0. Yeah, I'm the type of guy who would do that. Pass down low to the final 20 seconds. Kuhlman to the blue line. Looking for more. That pass was wide, though. Puck goes down length of the ring. Coyle gets it down to the final 4 seconds. Here we go. Goal right here. Holla. Never mind. All right. 4-0 Vegas at the end of 2. Yeah, this game's ending before 9:30, at least. Probably. It's the only positive a Bruin fan could say, yeah, there's my kid. If I wasn't commentating this game right now, I would have turned it off when it was like 2-0. So I can't say anything. All right. What are we going to do here for the second intermission? Probably playing NHL or something, so might as well watch till the end. Yeah, that's right. Well, I appreciate you sticking around, dude. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I hear you, man. This game was, if I was commentating this, I definitely would have turned it off a long time ago. But for those who want to stick around this beatdown, I really appreciate it. I'm with you, bro. I probably would have started playing NHL as well. I unfortunately still have NHL 21, although I'm pretty sure I'm getting 22 for Christmas. So. Yeah. That'll be fun. Maybe I'll do some NHL gameplay. I don't know. I'm not good at it. I can't win a face-off to save my life in NHL. It ain't good. It ain't good because I ain't that good. And I ain't afraid to admit it. I suck in NHL. I'm slightly better in Madden, but I'm still not good in Madden either. Oh, nice. You got Bergeron and Marchand on the first line and Hutt. That's good. I remember, man, I had a stacked back in NHL 15 and 16 when I was playing Hutt. I used to pull Team of the Week cards like you wouldn't believe. I remember I spent close to like $80K trying to trying to get a Team of the Year in NHL 15. Yeah, that didn't work, but it was fun. The only collection I completed, I think, was the Coyotes. But yeah, I don't really play HUD anymore. Like, I think I'm pretty sure I played a total of like 3 HUD games in NHL 21. I just don't play it as much as I used to, unfortunately. He's an 8 overall right now. That's cool. I have 2 good tests superstar visual card, which is an 8 overall. That's nice. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, when I get NHL 22, I'm gonna be loaded with those bronze and silver players probably. If you're gonna get I'm just gonna get like the nobodies from the WHL and the OHL, and I'm just gonna be like, good fun we have going. I have these nobodies. Fantastic. Should make HUT videos. That'd be fun if I did. I could see me doing like a $50,000 coin pack opening and pulling nothing and like raging and never playing NHL again. I could see me doing that. Still don't have a 90 plus overall. Oh dang, I get a 90 plus though. Yes, that would sound like a me thing to do. Just get like 50,000 coins wasted all on packs and then pull like one like 80 like 8 overall, and then I'd just be like, you know what, I'm never playing this ever again. I'm playing Superstar Challenges. The CBA doesn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pain. I remember. Yeah. When yeah the AI is awful in NHL. It's been awful for years. Like I remember, well, my first NHL game was NHL 15, but like I even remember like in NHL 19, like the AI was like atrocious. I'm like, are you ever gonna change the AI? And even this year, it really wasn't that good, if I'm being brutally honest. So yeah, EA Sports gotta fix the stuff there. They gotta fix the stuff on that. It is yeah, not good. Yeah, I know. NHL 20. I know. It's basically how NHL's been for the past like 4 years. It's just a $60 roster update. I know. I know they're basically the same game. just with a brand new cover. Oh, and how stupid is that? Austin Matthews is on the cover. Wasn't he just on the cover in NHL 20? That makes no sense why Austin Matthews was on the cover. And even though it's a very minuscule detail, it still ticks me off because it's like, why? Like, come on, man. Why? You were just on the cover a second ago. Eh. It is what it is, I guess. All right. Russ is sharing, which is nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, X Factors, but it's not a huge change. Yeah. Oh, at least they got X Factors in NHL now. Yeah, I know they have X Factors in Madden. So that's cool. They got X Factors in NHL. They don't do much, though. That sucks, but that's cool. Should have been Stamkos or Kucherov. Yeah, when they win the cup, right? Yep. I agree. Kucherov would have been a nice one. Cale Makar would have been a nice one. Yeah, maybe now that Jack Eichel's on the Knights, maybe we see Eichel on the cover next year. Maybe. Kucherov would have been nice. McKinnon. I mean, my prediction was McKinnon. Or Makar. I thought they were going to go with an Avalanche player. They're going to ignore me, apparently. All right. I don't see Eichel on next year's cover unless he comes back and lets it. Yeah. Well, maybe not next year, but like within due time. Within due time, he will be maybe. I don't know. Hopefully he is anyway. I'm just glad he's no longer on the Sabres. Yeah, Eichel's good. Also a Massachusetts kid. Kind of respect him. I remember during the offseason, Eichel was practicing in the Bruins facility. I'm like, oh, the Bruins are going to get Eichel, and they got traded to the Knights. I'm like, no, they are not going to get Eichel. You're right. Don Sweeney would never trade for someone for Jack Eichel. I was like, seriously? Would you have had to give up? Give up anybody for Eichel, really? Oh, we don't want to lose, like, I don't even know. Taylor Hall, maybe? Come on, you make that deal. You make that deal. I think Vegas have to go on a deep playoff run out for Eichel to be on the cover, probably. How we got Hall from them. You can see them taking Blythe for a 7th. Oh, yeah. That is true. We did only have to give up Andreas Bjork and who's the other dude? Or was that it? It was just Bjork and some picks. We got Taylor Hall. Hey, I ain't complaining. Curtis Lazar hasn't been awful. I mean, granted, we could have called up like Oscar Steen or something instead, but yeah, that's right. And Buffalo probably wouldn't have want Hall. Yeah, I was Bork in a second for Hall. That's a steal. Exactly. No, you're right. Maybe you wouldn't want to send Hall back to Buffalo. But like seriously, if you want Eichel, here's my little mock trade. Give up like Coyle and like a defenseman, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Connor Clifton, he's young, and like a fourth. And Eichel could have been yours. But no, you elected not to. That was ridiculous. Oh, Jake Paul is considering to try NASCAR. Oh, no. Stay away from NASCAR. He's already ruined boxing. Stay away from NASCAR. Oh, yeah, Coils a Boral in a second. Yeah, that would have worked. Exactly. See? I mean, it's worth an offer, and if they're like, no second, first. The Democrat, yeah. All these good ideas. We should become GM and co-GM of hockey operations for the Bruins officially. All right, I'd imagine this second intermission's almost over. I don't see this lasting for like longer than like 3 minutes. All right. Have to play hardball. That might be an obvious upgrade. Yeah, there you go. Let's go. Me and you team up. Put Don Sweeney in a power struggle, and we just take over the franchise. Yeah, I like the sound of that. We would have brought Eichel to town. I would have made some moves. Hopefully draft better. Also, I don't understand this, but how come the Bruins are playing the Sabres on New Year's Day? Isn't the Winter Classic on usually? And I know for a damn fact the Bruins aren't in the Winter Classic this year. So I don't know how that works. I don't know why the Bruins are playing the Sabres at 1:00 on New Year's Day. Which, by the way, I will not be able to broadcast that game. Just ridiculous, man. We're a week and a half away from Christmas and 2.5 weeks away from 2022. It is crazy. It's time for head of scouting to show the scouts how to do their job. Yeah, I would volunteer to do that as well. Be like, let's draft some good players and not Jake DeBrusque and Malcolm Subban and Jacob Zaboral. Yeah, I agree. All right, 4-0 Golden Knights. Third period about to get underway. Bergeron was a draw against Carlson. I mean, this arena is empty. Like, for a start of a third period, this place is emptier than a Panthers arena on a Friday night. Oh, and in front, Bergeron! Well, there we go. You see, you insult the Bruins and it works. 21 seconds into the period, Bruins get on the board. Patrice Bergeron, the captain. I don't know. Maybe three fans are in the parking lot running back to their seats now. Well, it's a good work down low. Out in front for Bergeron. The slot, he's able to beat Leonard Blocker's side. I got one. They need three more. They got 19 minutes to do it. We'll see. Let's go. It works every time. You insult them, it works. You see, bullying works on YouTube. In case you didn't know. No. But that's getting clipped for sure. I'm like, this team's more empty than the Panthers on a week or on a Friday night. And then, Bergeron scored. Okay. Let's see. Manly talking bad about the Bruins works. We got energy. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you can score another goal before the 15-minute mark, again, the Bruins do this every single time. The Bruins are probably going to end up losing this game, but it'll be like 4-3. Like, they literally do this every time they suck. In the first two periods, they'll be losing 4-0 and watch. Now they're going to lose 4-3 in like a crazy game for no inexplicable reason whatsoever. All right. Durangelo backhands this one to the zone. Taking by Vegas. I will say if the Knights score one more, I do think it'll be over then. Swayman with a good save. Here comes Halla. Missed a high stick on Moore. Yeah, I know. These referees have been missing penalties all game long. They don't care. It's a 4-0 game. They didn't care. They'll probably start calling penalties more if the Bruins can score another goal or two. They'll probably start calling penalties again. But that was a long stretch of that second period where they were not calling anything. There was high sticks left and right. Bergeron's 10th goal of the year off of Taylor Hall's 9th assist. All right, 4-1. Again, Bruins got to score pretty much any time before the 13, 14-minute mark. They got to pull in within 2, and then I think they can have at least a decent-ish chance at a comeback. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it was a plain nice stick. Chandler Stevenson on John Moore, and currently Moore is holding his Gatorade towel to, it looks like his cheek, and there's definitely blood on that towel. Oh. Definitely missed high stick. But I guess is what is there. I would have called that. As that shot goes out of play. I definitely clipped the tooth area more, and he's still getting checked out. Here is a face-off win by Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron will bring it up ahead. Just as it over to Pasternak. Yeah, maybe Sacco did take over because this team is playing with a lot of emotion the first 3 minutes of this period than they did throughout the entire 40 minutes previously. This is a brand new Bruin team. I mean, sometimes you do got to go out there and pretend to score 0-0. But then when it's 4-1, you're like, oh, crap, we still have 3 goals to come back from. Here's McAvoy. I mean, that's a good mindset, but it's not really a good one when you're losing 4-0. if you know what I mean. Bergeron over a Grizzlick slap shot. That one missed. Oh, Grizzlick's got to score there. Grizzlick's got to score. I missed the slap shot. Leonard was clearly out of position. Got to cash in on that, Grizzlick. That would have been the goal before the 15-minute mark, too. There we go, 4-2. We got ourselves a game again, but not quite. Puck bounces off a skate. Here's Foligno doing next to nothing. Zach Whitecloud stole it. McNabb takes a shot from Lazar. Bruins keep the puck in the zone. Tipped on goal by Lazar. Saved by Leonard. Well, at least Robin Leonard's now getting his work cut out for him. It took the Bruins 40 minutes, but at least now they're getting some quality shots on goal. Yeah, I was about to say that should have been a 4-minute penalty. That's right. You do get an extra 2 minutes for drawing blood. Yeah, it was dumb. That was awful. Stevenson definitely got away with a high stick there on John Moore, and they clearly show Moore on the bench lost a tooth or two, and he was definitely gushing out some blood. So, yeah, awful call there. I 100% agree. If the Bruins lose by one, if the Bruins do try and make this mini comeback here and they end up losing by one, you could refer to that 4-minute power play should have been called. I ain't referring to nothing yet until it's at least 4-3. Saved by Swayman. Moore will play it around. At least Moore's back out there. Kept down low. Puck brought out to center. Theodore took a whack at it, but didn't bring it forward. Here come the Knights the other way. That's right. Yeah, that's true. If you score 2 goals on that 4-minute double minor, definitely going to try to come back. I mean, imagine if the Bruins score 4 goals and it's like 4-3 before the 10-minute mark. That would be insane. But anyway, it is 15:36 to go now in the third. Here's I've taken in Swayman's end. Game ain't over. So, we'll see what happens. Run up ahead, played around. Good check. No sack. Lost possession. Bruins get it, though. Near the blue line, and backhander down low to no sack. No sack, a shot. That one goes through the crease and wide. And now the Golden Knights will shoot it down the length of the rink. Carlo delivers a shove. Here comes Carson Kuhlman. Kuhlman goes in, shoots it wide. They go for a line change. Why are you going for a line change? That was a successful dump in, and you go for a line change. You kidding me? Here comes Pasternak. Up ahead. Staying on sides, looking for McAvoy. Pasternak gets it back. Shoots it down low. McNabb bounces this one off the glass. Bergeron will steal. Pass down low to Pasternak. Pasternak gets pinned to the boards. Hall will get it back. Quick pass over to the blue line. It bounced off a McAvoy stick. And down the length it goes again. Swayman plays over to his defenseman. Here's Hall. Dishing it down low. Stone will find Stevenson up ahead, who should be in the penalty box right now. Cough, cough. Finds Pacioretty. And that one is blocked out in front. At the blue line, D to D. Slap shot, miss blocker side. Well, now Vegas is starting to take control again. Another slap shot, saved by Swayman. Puck goes into the corner. Bruins will clear, and they'll bounce it off the glass. Pacioretty waiting for Stevenson. Quick wrist shot, miss blocker side. Pass down low. Laid around. Under 13 and a half to go. Oh boy, Bruins got to score one now. Before at least the next commercial break. Here's Frederick from blade to stick. He dishes it over to McAvoy. Here comes McAvoy. Dishing it over to Frederick. Frederick waits the pass. Save Leonard. I shot that one a little too low. We're going to head to commercial break. Gosh darn it. Well, I thank everyone for tuning in tonight. If you want to go subscribe here on YouTube, you certainly can. More play-by-play broadcasts every week, especially the Boston Bruins. Yeah, you're not gonna want to miss future Bruins broadcasts. Of course, my Instagram is Floodster Sports Zone. Follow that for daily sports news. But yeah, not a good night for the Bruins. But hopefully they just don't lose every single time I commentate them now. Well, that's the hope anyway. All right. Face off taken to the blocker side of Leonard. Face off is won by the Bruins. And Grzelcyk steps on the brakes. Grzelcyk is going to find the backhander out in front. And that one missed. Coyle will get it back. Backhander on goal, taken away. Whitecloud gave it up. Shot saved by Leonard. No one was there for the rebound. And this one will go down length of the rink where Grzelcyk will touch it for an icing. So back to the other end of the ice it goes. Bruins will win the faceoff again. Bergeron will bring it up ahead through center. That one missed. Leonard lost possession. Bruins keep it in down low with Pasternak. I can do that later. Stevenson will bring this one through. Stevenson goes on in. Saved by Swayman. Rebound missed. All right, so there's a good save by Swayman. At least a confidence booster with 11 minutes to go in this third period. He's now officially gone a whole period, technically speaking, without allowing a goal. Woo. You might as well get the little Patrick Waugh yay thing. Remember when he did that back in the 90s? Ooh. That's what I would do. Game is losing its interest now that I know the Bruins aren't coming back. I got excited for a second with the Bergeron goal, but I don't see a comeback happening, unfortunately. Seems like 4-1, maybe 4-2 if the Bruins are lucky, but I think this one's all been done with. Frederick will pin a Knight to the boards. Frederick will try to pass over to the blue line. Here is Carlo. The pass down low. That one tipped on goal by Foligno. Foligno now with the backhander. That one's going to go through center, stolen by Lazar. Or rather, number 28 for the Bruins, which is Forbot. Played it around, and well, for lights there, turnaround shot. That's a stop. That's saved by Swayman. If we do get anything going, yep. That's right. Gotta remember those saves, because right now it's like, oh, cool, good save, Swayman. But it's like, well, if it's 4-4, like, yeah, you gotta remember Swayman's save with 11 minutes left. Oh, I hear you. Can't throw that save by the wayside. That backhander, another good save by Swayman with the blocker that time. Turnaround shot, back over to the blue line, slap shot, missed the net. Bruins gotta get this puck out of their end. I get it out of their end. Puck down low. Pass off the boards. D to D, slap shots blocked. Knights will keep possession here. The one-timer by a Golden Knight. That one is denied by Swayman. Puck goes into the right-hand corner boards with 9.5 to go in regulation. Halla leaves it over for McAvoy. McAvoy's going to weave through two defenders and lose possession. Halla bounced that one off the board. Didn't Halla used to play on the Golden Knights? I thought he did. Maybe not, though. I don't remember. I know he used to play on the Wild. Anyway, that one's taken away. Golden Knights will bounce this one off the boards for William Karlsson. William Karlsson finally developing his full potential after leaving Anaheim and Columbus, shockingly enough. What's this? McAvoy and Riley Smith, former teammates, going at it. Man, I gotta appreciate McAvoy wanting to fight. He's not the fighting type. Well, all right. Back to commercial break we go. 8:43 to go. Bruins still trailing by 3. Place your bets. They coming back? I'm a saying no. I remember in like 2009, the Bruins came back from like 3-0 down from the Islanders. It was like 8 minutes to go in the third period, and they came back and won in a shootout. So unless something like that's happening here, yeah, no. Okay, Penguins being the Canadiens 5-2. Lightning and Kings tied at 2. Flyers beating the Devils 6-1. Senators have a 6-2 lead over the Panthers. Oh no, Red Wings 1-0 over the Islanders. Gosh darn it, New York. Why? Stop underachieving, please. Sabres and Jets tied at 1. Blues and Stars tied at 0. So is Maple Leafs, Oilers, and Avalanche. Rangers. 2-1 Sabres just scored. Wow, okay. Oh, of course, Andreas Bjork scores. Former Bruin. How wonderful. Yeah, let's hope the Kings and Islanders win. I mean, I need the Kings to win because the Bruins are not winning this game for me. So I need my I need my Western Conference team to help out my Eastern Conference team. It's a fair trade-off. Yeah, Barzell's out for the Islanders. Everyone's out for the Islanders. The Islanders, Predators, and Flames all got smashed with COVID cases. As much as I hate to say it, it wouldn't surprise me if the NHL starts to maybe in a few weeks takes like a week off, unfortunately. As much as I hate to say it, if we keep on getting COVID cases, you can't really run the league if COVID cases are really starting to increase. It becomes unsafe for the players and unsafe to travel and whatnot. Less fans, maybe less fans. That may not be a bad idea, less fans. Instead of trying to sell out every game, you buy like half tickets. Olympic break in February, they won't stop till that. Yeah, no. I don't even know if they're going to have the Olympic break. I mean, they probably will. Even though I don't think America is going to be keen on sending their athletes over to Beijing. Anyway, here comes the Golden Knights. Oh, that was a heavy hit. All right. At least the Bruins can continue to make some pretty good hits. I'll be satisfied. I think that was McAvoy. Or actually, I think it was Grizzly. Anyway, 7.5 to go now. Make up for the other ones that should have been played. Yeah. That makes sense. It makes up for the postponed games. That's smart. That's what I would do, honestly. Skip the Olympics this year, man. Why would you want to play in the Olympics in a different country? Just have the All-Star game and that be that. No need to play in the Olympics this year. I know it sucks you want to, but keep the players safe. Maybe it's better not to. I don't know. Another icing here. 6:49. Yeah, I'm not even trying to hype this up. I already know this game's been over since it was 3-0. All right, face-off time. Coyle to take the draw for the Bruins and for the Golden Knights. That will be Howden. Bruins win the draw and they keep it down low. Pass out in front. Howla to Clifton. Clifton's going to wait. D to D. Here's a shot. Save made by Leonard. Rebound miss. That was Coyle, who had a shot at it but ended up not scoring. Coyle chasing down White Cloud. Puck will go back into the Bruins end. Puck will bounce off the boards. And here comes Eric Howla with it now. Over to Coyle. Pretty much over? Yeah, I think so. Coyle, though, out in front. Oh, to Howla. Rebound. That one missed. Tell you what, if the Bruins can make it a 2-goal game, though, I'll at least be satisfied. But I don't even know if they can make it a 2-goal game. If they're going to think about coming back, they got to pull Swayman like any second now. But really, I don't see what the point is in that. I don't think they should pull Swayman. 5:29 to go. Puck will go for an icing. Bruins, after winning the face-off, will go back from their own end. Pasternak will bring it forward. Let's just poke it back into the Bruins end to Grizzly to a foul 5. Forward F-150, final 5 for Nesson. Let's go Wild. There we go. Okay, let's go Wild chanting. Yeah, I mean, Wild could be playing better than the Bruins right now. Y'all drafted Kirill Kaprizov instead of that bust known as Jake DeBrusk. All right, Clifton lost possession. Yes, the entire broadcast has been this deflating since it was 2-0 Vegas. Just I dropped my positive attitude and optimism. I'm just like, the Bruins are losing this game. What do you think of Russell Wilson going to the Giants? I mean, it might happen. I feel it'll go to the Saints though, if anywhere. I'm a Jaguars fan. I just have this Giants shirt on, but I feel if Wilson goes to the Giants, they could potentially be right up there with Dallas for a playoff spot. I mean, I think if Wilson goes to the Giants, they're automatically better than Philly and Washington. Frederick's shot, that one missed. And, yeah, but I don't know. I could see Wilson going to New Orleans if they can make the salary cap room. And then Aaron Rodgers goes to the Broncos, and then Jameis Winston maybe goes to the Packers and splits time with Jordan Love. I don't know how that would work. Here's a slap shot by Petrangelo, stopped by Swayman. Lamar, no, I despise Urban Meyer, bro. Awful coach. Get him out of there. He's doing an awful job. He's got to utilize James Robinson more. He's got to stop throwing his assistant coaches under the bus. Guy's an awful head coach, and as much as I hated Doug Marrone, I would gladly have had Doug Marrone again this year. Because, at least we knew he was a horrible coach, but Urban Meyer's, this is just sad because this guy has the prospect to do good. He has a solid young running back. He had a decent-ish defense until management traded away. Swayman now on the bench, 2.5 to go. The net is empty. TD Garden's still relatively packed, which I'm kind of surprised by, actually. He's having an interesting strategy with his accountability. Yeah, he's got to get fired. I don't know if they'll fire him in the middle of the year because it is his first year, but they're definitely firing him during the offseason. McNabb's slap shot is blocked by Foligno. Well, a round of applause for Nick Foligno in a 4-1 game, getting his body out in front, blocking a slap shot. All right, 2:08 to go. I can finally end this broadcast. We're in our last commercial break. Again, tomorrow will be Power Skate, so I'm going to subscribe to the Power Skate show on YouTube. You can. It's a weekly hockey show that I'm part of. Thursday, I plan on commentating Thursday Night Football. Friday, I'm probably not commentating Friday, but Saturday will be Patriots Colts, and then Sunday should be football team and Eagles. That's what my schedule is looking like. Mike Zimmer, yeah, Mike Zimmer's not a good coach, but I will gladly take Mike Zimmer over Urban Meyer. I mean, at least with Mike Zimmer, the Jaguars can at least win 5 games every year, which sucks, but, when Lamar Jackson went down with the injury on Sunday, a good friend of mine who's a Ravens fan, he's like, Grant, try being a Ravens fan. I'm like, oh, try being a Ravens fan. I've been a Jaguars fan since 2014. Or 2013, technically. But 2014 was when I was really a fan, when they drafted Blake Bortles, Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns. It was the Jaguars were one of my favorite teams in 2013, but after their draft in 2014, that's when they became my favorite team. So basically, if the Jaguars won 3 Super Bowls with Blake Bortles, you could technically call me a Jaguars bandwagon. But well, that didn't work. They had one AFC Championship game, lost to the Patriots, and they won that. But yeah, Lamar's trash. I wouldn't call him trash. I mean, people who thought he was better than Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers better simmer it a little bit. But yeah, he's like, try being a Ravens fan. I'm like, yeah, I've been a Jaguars fan since 2013. The only way I could go worse than being a Jaguars fan is being a Lions fan. That's literally the only way I could go lower than what I'm doing right now. Final 2 minutes. Bruins win the face-off. Swayman to the bench. 6-on-5. I got to score 3 goals in 2 minutes. I don't think that's going to happen. Mac Jones is the GOAT. Hey, he's looking good. Looking good. hoping to get the bull. Ooh, Bellamy or McDaniels. Definitely not Josh McDaniels. It's just the fact of a Patriot assistant coach being a head coach elsewhere just scares me. No Josh McDaniels. I would not mind getting Bieniemy. I would like him. The bowl wouldn't be awful either. I would take any of those two guys, just not Josh McDaniels. It's just the fact of having a Patriots assistant head coach, or I guess offensive coordinator in McDaniels' case, being the head coach. No. Patriots coaches do awful. I mean, look at Joe Judge right now. No, thank you. No on McDaniels. On DeBoll or Bieniemy, be my guest. I would be happy with that. I would get a good college coach too, really. I do not care. I get another coach from college that's not like, oh, I thought you meant Josh McDaniels. Mike McDaniels? I don't know much about him. I don't know. I guess no, because I just don't know much about him. I thought you meant Josh McDaniels. I'm like, no Belichick assistant as a head coach. No. All right. Well, Mike McDaniels is probably a better idea, but now I'll probably go with Bieniemy, though, as my next head coach, but DeBoll will be fine as well. To the final 15 seconds, Vegas will backhand it. They will not score on the empty net, though. To the final 10, to the final 7. Let me extend Urban Meyer. Give me a break. 2-1. Golden Knights win 4-1. Improved to 17-11 and 0 on the season. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. 23 saves for Leonard on the night. I hope I was a good enough commentator for everyone tonight. I know once this game got 2-0 and eventually 3-0. Basically, once the first intermission hit, I had it with this game. So, yeah. But hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Again, I should be back for Thursday Night Football, which will be Chiefs and Chargers. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. If you did, hit that like button. Make sure you go subscribe. Press the notification so you don't miss any broadcasts. And I'll see you guys in the next one. That's the blinds. No, man. Fire Cassidy. Let's let the Fire Cassidy chant going. All right. Have a good night, everybody.